Hey guys, I'm sorry I can't be here today with you, but I know you're going to do an awesome job on your vocabulary quiz, so let's really quickly review what all those words mean. So I want everyone to do your hand gestures, say the definition out loud, let's all do a great review. Let's go. And I'm back! Okay, here we go guys, you ready? Let's start with word number 1. Remember our prefix this week is mono, which means one. Mono means one, everybody. Mono means one. So all of our words have to start with the prefix mono. So let's start with monochrome, which means one color. Monocle, one eyeglass. Monolingual, you speak one language. Monolith, when something is built from just one piece of stone. Monologue, when someone is giving a speech. Monophobia, which means you have a fear of being alone. Don't we all, really? Monopoly, not the game. Monopoly is when some person or some business controls everything. Monorail, just like at Disney, it's the train that has one track. Monosyllabic is any word with one syllable, like cat, dog, not Zooplich. Zooplich has two, but monosyllabic is words with one syllable. And monotone is when your teacher doesn't sound very interesting. Monotone. All right, show me that you can do it. I know you're going to be amazing. Let's do it. All right, guys, now that your vocabulary quiz is ended, or whenever you do finish your vocabulary quiz, we're going to hop onto our laptops, log into iReady. Let's try to pass some lessons. I know that you guys have been working really hard this week. I want us to focus on those iReady lessons so we can continue to improve and be the best that we can be. So I really, really miss you guys. Please make sure you're on task, doing the right thing. Remember, log into iReady, focus on your lessons, stay on the whole time. Miss Jameson will tell you when time's up. You're going to put the laptops back on so Miss Owen's class can go ahead and get on them. All right, guys, let's do this. All right, y'all, remember we talked about inferencing with literary text. Well, we're also going to start talking about how to inference with informational text. That means stories that are true and things that happen in the real world. Now, what's amazing about inferencing is it's the same strategy no matter the text. So let's go ahead and review our graphic organizer that we used with literary text, because it's going to be the same one we're going to use when we make inferences and support them with informational text. So remember, we are going to look for clues in the text. We're going to use our schema, that's our background knowledge, things we already know, and then we're going to make an inference. But the most important thing is that we can always support our inferences with evidence from the text. So now we're going to get our groove on and do our inference song, because it's going to be the same one that we use when we were making inferences and supporting them in literary text. Are y'all ready? I know y'all ready. Now, I know we need to show Miss Jameson how we really groove in here. So let's make sure that we give all of our energy. Let's sing the lyrics, let's remember the strategy, and let's get this going. Here we go. Maybe not. I'm gonna run over there and start again. Just a young girl trying to infer. I'm greedy, gonna infer, and I'm losing my own schema. Gonna leave my own life behind. As we turn the text, what do I know? I was support any inference with text. Take a number. Always support any inference. Infer, we're gonna infer. Infer, we're gonna infer. Infer, we're gonna infer. Infer, we're gonna infer. Feel the thunder, lightning. Whoa! Oh my gosh, guys. So Miss Jameson's gonna pass out this text all about hurricanes, because I don't know if you know, but there's a hurricane coming and it's pretty scary. Hopefully we don't see any in Florida this year, but we should know all about them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our inferencing to the text while we read this text about hurricanes. All right, so the first thing we should do is we should look at the title. Then, as you guys know, we should box that little bad boy. We're going to box the title. So we're going to do just like this. Everyone should be boxing the title. And although that box is really, really pretty, I want us to infer. So what's in the text? What do I know? We're going to predict or infer what this text is going to be all about. So I want you to go ahead right now and write down whatever your inference is about this text based on the title and your schema. All right, let's go. All right, so the next thing we need to do, guys, is we need to go ahead and dissect those questions so we know exactly what we're supposed to do. All right, so you know I've already been talking about making inferences, using your schema and what the text says to make those inferences, but sometimes they give you the inference and they want you to find the support. So we are going to see what these questions are asking us to do by dissecting them. So we know step one is always going to be to circle the verbs or the question word. So let's go ahead and get that done for question number one. If you can't quite see the board, go ahead and look at it on your paper so we can all get this done together. Let's go. So we're going to circle the word read because that's something I have to do. I'm also going to circle the word which, that's the question word. And I want us to circle this word why, that's going to be important. We'll talk about that later on. Then, step two when we dissect questions is going to be to underline all those people, places, and things, those nouns. So, this is a title, a proper noun. We're going to underline that title. Sentence is a noun. Section is a noun. Predictions and April is also a noun. So, go ahead and underline all those things. Step three is going to be to box the topic. So, like, what in the world are they asking me about? So, it says, which sentence from the section shows why it is difficult to make predictions in April? So, I'm going to box this part. It is difficult to make predictions in April. That's what they're asking me about. Why is it difficult to make predictions in April? So, this word why that I circled before, remember why always means we're looking for reasons. So I'm going to go ahead and write the word reasons next to that word why because I need to look for the reasons. It's difficult to make predictions in April. Now, if I'm thinking about inferencing, we need to start thinking, are they giving me an inference or are they asking me to make one? So let's look at that question one more time. The question says, which sentence from this section shows why it is difficult to make predictions in April? So they're sort of giving me an inference here, guys. They're saying it is difficult to make predictions in April. They just want the reasons. Why is it difficult? So they're really just looking for the support for that inference, okay? So we're going to focus on that as we read. Whenever we see difficult to make predictions in April or any clues about that, we're going to underline it in the text as we're reading. Let's go ahead and dissect question number 2 to see what we have to do here. Again, circling those verbs. So select is a verb. And then explains why is also a verb with a question word, okay? Then, step 2, underlining the people, places, and things, all those nouns. So we're going to underline sentence, section, the title of that section, scientist, and hurricane season. All right? Step 3 is the one that's a little bit tricky for you guys, but step 3 is boxing the topic, which means what in the world are they talking about, okay? So we are going to box where it says scientists predict slightly busy hurricane season. Again, they're giving me the inference. The scientists are predicting a difficult hurricane season. They want the reasons that support, okay? So again, where it says explains why, I want you to write reasons because we're going to look for the reasons for this inference right here. All right? Now, number 3 is a vocabulary question, so I'm going to put that as some extra credit for you guys. What I want you to do here is I want you to work in your table groups. Yes, that means everyone must participate. Work in your table groups to complete question 1 and 2. So I need to see those annotations and underlining the clues that will help you answer question 1 and 2. Okay, guys? All right. When you're done, you are going to turn this into classwork because it will be a grade, so make sure you're on task. Then you're going to go ahead and finish up any center work that you had from this week, and that should take you to the end of the block. All right, guys? So go ahead, give it your best shot. Work together, collaborate, help each other out, be positive and respectful, and then when you're done with class, have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday.